Naughty, very nice. Oh, there goes Branch. We made the Pro Bowl last year?
I don't know.
Everybody makes Pro Bowl.
That's true. I gotta be careful. I can't headbang.
Why?
Too old. Sucks. Found that out yesterday.
Oh.
I headbanged to Slipknot, woke up, felt like I should be placed on the IR.
Get CTE.
Yeah. It's like all right here. It's the worst.
Fun CTE or beds?
It's Antonio Brown, CTE.
Is there a fun CTE?
Go, Amonra. Go. You son of a bitch.
Get to the one and give it to Montgomery.
Welcome to the Who F'n Kneauxs Podcast.
This new trend of us watching Thursday night football.
Right. When we record on Thursdays, there's football on. We got it on in the background.
It's actually a decent game for once. Look at that.
Yeah, these are two teams that are going to put up numbers, so it's always fun to watch. Dallas and Detroit, for anyone who doesn't know. We took last week off. It was Thanksgiving. How was Thanksgiving, guys?
Blessed.
It was great.
Yeah.
I worked, but I ate some food, watched some football, made some money,
Hell yeah,
spent some money.
Oh, Black Friday.
Typical Thanksgiving. All in all, good day.
You have something? I was gonna say something.
No, go ahead.
You.
I was gonna say I've discovered my favorite side dish.
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
what is it?
It's the deviled egg, man.
Yeah, I don't think Dave likes him. I think I saw a tweet where he was like,
Yeah, I don't like
disgusted
deviled eggs.
by him.
Yeah, I don't like deviled eggs.
I fox with deviled eggs pretty hard.
I fox with him too.
There was like a one of those things they share where it's like build your perfect plate, and it's like all these different dishes that are $5, and you have $15 to build your perfect plate. And I was like, okay, but how do I fit 15 deviled eggs on the plate?
My cousin, he smokes the deviled eggs, and he gets like the little filling or whatever, and then he puts a little jalapeno on top.
Ooh,
So good.
ooh, like a candy. See, now my brain is just flipping, dipping. I'm a candy jalapeno.
I am out on turkey though.
What?
I've always been a ham guy. Turkey is just, maybe it's just the people that's cooking it. I feel like it's always, whether it's deep fried, I just want a moist turkey, and I just can't get it.
It can be tough because it's like, so like when I go to my grandma's, by the time we get there, the food is ready and it's out. So it can dry, it can dry out a little bit where if you're there when she's cutting it, it's probably, it's fresh as can be. Like my cousin came over and he fried a turkey, and we had my grandma's like baked turkey, but like he was giving me his fried turkey as he was cutting it, and it was fire because it's fresh, it's juicy. Whereas my grandma's is good, but it's been sitting out for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
That will dry it out. Turkey dries out pretty quick, though.
Yeah.
But let me put y'all on game, and you probably already know this, or you might know this. The whole key to good turkey, and if you haven't had good turkey, you're going to learn something today. You got to inject it.
Yeah.
You got to inject it. And most people who fry it do inject it. So normally fried turkey's better. But my cousin came, and he's got something that's basically like a big air fryer. It's not like a deep fryer, and he basically made it in there.
Yeah, it's an oilless fryer.
And he injected the shit out of it and it's just the basic Cajun whatever butter injection.
Mm-hmm.
It's the little green thing. You see the little tube next to it.
Yep.
Keep it simple. You can do all kinds of stuff, but if you don't even want to guess or anything, just get a bunch of that and then just cook it the way it says, and it's delicious. It stays moist even after you cut it, even if it sits out for a bit. It's good.
The other key, the dark meat.
Yeah.
You go for the dark meat. I don't know if you're a dark meat guy.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, I'm a dark meat guy.
That definitely helps because most people just like the white meat. I go for the dark meat because number one, not a lot of people like it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's always better.
I like both. I don't
When it comes
discriminate.
to chicken and turkey, I do both.
Mm-hmm.
But like when I'd go to Popeyes and they'd be like, it's going to be a weight on white meat, I'd be like, I don't care. Give me the dark meat.
Give me the dark stuff. Yeah. I have a question for you because this became a debate at our Thanksgiving feast. Okay, ready?
Flip it in
Here we
reverse.
go.
This became a debate.
Try it again. This is 2 weeks in a row now. So at least I'm not talking like this. Little Dusty Rhodes. Wings. Are wings white meat or dark meat?
They're dark meat, right?
What do you think?
I think it'd be dark.
So we all think so. So this is crazy because when I was at the family gathering, everybody our age was saying that it was dark meat. And then my aunt and my cousin-in-law, or whatever you want to call her, both were like, no, it's white meat. And they're like, breast And then wings, it's white, and then lower is dark. And I'm like, no, that's stupid. That's not a thing. Look it up. Wings are white meat. I had no idea.
No, they're wrong.
Whole time I've been thinking they've been dark meat.
No, this is one of those things where like Mariota pronounced his name wrong. It's just wrong. You know, some things are just wrong.
But if you think about it, it makes sense.
I guess. I don't care if it makes sense.
Because if not, then only the breast is white meat. Everything else is dark meat.
You ever just believe something your entire life and you've called 32 years and you're like, not changing it now.
That's fair.
You know what I mean?
Too late now.
So
Can't change.
maybe it's right, but
Yeah.
no, it's not.
There's a lot of 70-year-olds like that. So
fair game.
anyways, I just figured I'd ask. It was very interesting. I was like, that's crazy. I always thought it was dark meat.
Yeah.
I am out on like I don't know. I found myself being less and less interested in like casseroles, like green bean casserole. Some people love some green bean casserole or just kind of like give me the classics like mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, some deviled eggs.
Mm-hmm.
What? Turkey, ham.
What?
What?
Moonball.
Picket.
Oh,
That's great.
that was
Great effort.
pick-ins.
I feel like you could have
Did you say picket or pick-ins?
Pickens.
Like a Pam?
I
My
need-
team at one point
I
had
need-
both.
I
We
need
had Pickett and Pickens.
I need Jorge Pickens
Pickett,
to be
Pickens.
Yeah.
good.
I feel like we were talking about food, and I feel like this goes really nice into my game that I want to play tonight.
Let's do it.
Tonight, I have a new game for you guys. It's called Either Or, but I want to announce it how we normally do. How do we do it?
Okay. You gonna
Yeah. Okay. I hit button. Button coming. All right.
Aaron, get ready to fade?
We got a new game for you guys tonight. This game is called Either Or. Faded. Just background. Let me give it a little background.
We're really a one-trick pony when it comes to naming the games.
Play the hits.
Play the hits.
Play
Everybody
the hits.
pays, like Garth Brooks says, they come for the hits. Okay. All right. So the premise of Either Or is pretty straightforward. It's either or. You choose one or the other. Now, there's some food things on here. There's some holiday things on here. It is kind of holiday themed, Christmas specifically, because Christmas is coming up. I'm calling this Christmas edition of our first Either Or. All right, you ready?
Is this a we both answer?
You both can answer, and it can become a discussion. It's fine. We can go as long as we'd like.
Okay.
All right, first one. Espresso martini or Irish coffee?
I'm gonna let you answer first.
Recently, past me would have said Irish coffee. New me, I'm all about the martinis.
Did we convert Aaron?
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
You know my answer. You know where I'm at. We going espresso martinis all day.
Hell yeah. What's have you seen the ones like I want to make what are they called? There's like a big froth on top, and it's I can't think of the name. Anyways, there's a recipe we're gonna make.
It's on our Instagram.
It like raises up out of the cup.
I haven't seen that.
I tried to get us some cut water ones,
Oh, yes.
Ew.
but
I don't know
just
why.
to try.
I would
just
try
to,
it. Yeah,
just
you
to
gotta
try.
try them.
Just to try 'em.
There's a page that we follow, and it's every year it pops up, or every like few months it pops up, and it's like a different espresso martinis. It's like 15 days of espresso martini recipes for the holidays, and he does like creme brulee, and it's got like the solid thing on the top, and he cracks it.
I'm gonna do that too.
Like, dude, that'd be so. I am
a whore for some creme brulee. I heard it from High School Musical, didn't know what it was, and I've in my most recent years have discovered some creme brulee, and man, slaps.
I don't have the martini glasses at home, so I can't like really.
I bought new ones.
Oh, okay.
We are all in this year.
You let me know. You could even come to my house and we can make real espresso.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
I had a dry November. December, we're wet as fuck. Just saying.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
What do you mean by that?
Okay. Anyways, we've talked for a while.
Let's go.
All right. Get a gift you hate and have to pretend to love, or give a gift the receiver clearly hates.
Nah, pretend to hate it all day.
I don't think that was one of the choices.
Yeah, it was. You said get a
Get a gift that you
Get a gift that you hate, and
but
you
you can't
pretend
show
to
it.
love.
It was a really wordy
pretend to
question.
love.
pretend.
You pretend to
Well.
love something you hate, or you give a gift that the other person hates. Is really what I'm asking.
Pretend to love, man.
Okay.
I get like secondhand embarrassment. Like if I know I give somebody a gift and they clearly are just like, oh yeah, it's so great. You're not gonna.
But the way you worded it makes it seem like I'm giving it to them knowing full and well they're gonna hate it. So it's almost like a gag gift. And I think I'm in on that. If that's how you mean it, I think that's funny. And I'm with it.
I like that.
Quick little story. one Christmas we had a Secret Santa with my family in Oklahoma, and somebody decided it would be funny to throw a dildo in the Secret Santa with, just my cousins and my Nana, and of course my Nana ends up with the dildo.
Poor Nana.
So, I would, hopefully she just threw it away. Let's not. I'm just gonna pray to the higher power that you did.
I'm just looking at Dave's face over there. I'm not even thinking, and Dave's like struggling with internal thoughts over here. I don't know. I got a lot of these. Do we keep going? Okay.
Why not?
Okay. Lumpy mashed potatoes or runny mac and cheese?
Runny mac and cheese.
Lumpy mashed potatoes. Like runny mac and cheese is a bad thing to me, and lumpy potatoes are a good thing.
I'm opposite. I think runny mac and cheese is just like extra cheap. When you say run, is it just like, you mean like watery?
Like watery.
Yeah. When you say when it's because it could be like
what is
extra
cheese?
Well, it could be like extra cheese, like extra liquid cheese, and then it's.
I'd say thick is more the.
Okay, yeah. When you if you mean runny as in watery, then I'll go lumpy mashed potatoes.
Lumpy taters.
Yeah,
that's fair.
You can because you can always just.
What was that
on your plate?
Okay.
Break the things up. You see how I held my hand out here when I did it? I'm smart. Okay. The internet is forever.
We can edit it.
Internet is forever. All right. Here we go. Keeping this thing rolling. Would you rather eat 30 pigs in a blanket or demolish a whole spinach dip alone?
I'm saying you're speaking dirty to me. I'd fuck up some pigs in a blanket.
Pigs in a blanket. I don't like spinach dip.
I do like some spinach dip, but spinach dip can be hit and miss. Like sometimes, like you said, it can be too runny. Mm. And I feel like the ratio, that's a gripe with me. There's never enough chips to the spinach artichoke dip ratio.
Oh,
there's always like this much dip, and you get these giant pita chips.
Yeah,
and
there's just never enough.
I feel like that's a dip issue in general.
Yeah, that's
like you go to a Mexican restaurant, ain't never enough queso unless you get the extra large.
The Chili's, when we had a little skillet queso, I feel like that was a pretty appropriate.
I've boycotted Chili's.
What?
They got rid of the skillet queso.
They're bringing it back.
Well, until they bring it back, I will not be in
They
a
heard the people, and they're bringing it back, just like Taco Bell's bringing back the quesarito.
Well, until it's back on the menu, I will not be at a Chili's.
I love you guys.
Triple dipper.
We got.
I'm sorry, he's too good for a Chili's.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not too.
He doesn't often at Chili's.
I do not often at Chili's. I don't. I'm sorry. I had to say that like I was stuck up to. I don't. Okay. I got three more. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Say, who made this about a dish, or hear someone say it about yours.
How is the who made this said? Is it said like, who made this?
I don't know.
You're like, who made this? It's a big difference.
You can interpret it however you would like.
Because if someone says it like, who made this? I'm like, no, not me. But it's like, who made this? I'm like, me.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Oh, yeah, that was definitely me.
Yeah. It's always funny too, because when you see people clearly get lazy, like I made a homemade pie. Well, I made homemade mac and cheese. Well, I made Walmart cookies. Here you go. And you're like, that's thanks, I guess.
Have you ever had somebody try to pass off something from the store?
Oh, of course. There was definitely some deviled eggs at this Thanksgiving that were clearly store bought.
No.
My cousin made some good ones. He smoked them. Had that jalapenos. Those are good. Clearly homemade. The other ones they didn't have the gusto.
No gusto.
I showed up to Jeff's Super Bowl party with the Costco bacon wrapped jalapenos.
Those are solid, yeah.
And they were damn good.
Those were pretty good. I'll give you that.
So
I remember those.
But I did smoke them. I didn't just put them in the oven like they said.
Give it a little flavor.
I did do my own thing, and I put some seasoning on them because it didn't have nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you classify? I mean, are they made in the back of house?
I don't know.
What?
I mean, they're pre-made.
Like the bakery section.
No. This wasn't the ones that they have out in the bakery. This was like a package of them. But I feel like Thanksgiving, it's homemade stuff. I feel like a Super Bowl party might be okay to bring some.
Yeah, like chips and dip.
Plus, he was clearly already providing most of the food.
Yeah, when you're doing crawfish, that's the main thing. I feel like the extra stuff can be
whatever
you
want.
Crawfish season is back.
I also brought a pack of cookies from Costco, little mini cookies for the children, and I ate a lot of them.
They had a lot of king cake at that party too, didn't they?
Yeah,
I don't remember
about that. Dave doesn't do king cake.
Nope.
All right, 2 more. Their family stays with you. Now, this is a spouse thing, okay? So your wife's family stays with you for 5 days, or your family stays with you for 5 days.
My family.
Yeah. My family all day.
That a universal thing.
I feel like most people are going to say their family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're okay with the annoyance from your family a
My
little
family.
more.
I've gone a week and a half with my family, not at my house, but like just living with them. I'm good.
Yeah.
They don't annoy me. My mom's a hoot.
A hoot.
Just the hooting and the hollering.
All right, one more.
And she buys all my food. What she said, it's great.
That's no. I was just curious. I don't mind my family at all, ever, either. But like, I feel like maybe it's not that way on the other end. I don't know. Not that the wife ever says anything, but who knows? All right, last one. Hot cocoa that burns your tongue, or cocoa that's somehow lukewarm and watery.
Hot cocoa that burns your tongue.
Yeah. I mean, at least I know at some point it'll cool down and it'll taste good. Once it's at lukewarm, your cocoa's done. I mean, you could always heat it up in the microwave, but I feel like it's done. It's just like the coffee. Something about it when it's hot and then it gets a little lukewarm, you're like, oh, it's over.
That's it. It's a wrap.
Yep.
No mas.
No mas.
That's it. That was our first edition, Christmas edition of Either or.
Very simple game. I forgot the name of it.
Play the hits.
Oh, man.
You did bring up you brought up the Super Bowl and it made me think of Bad Bunny. And I saw your little playlist.
That was one
Bad
of my
Bunny.
topics. I was going to ask about y'all's years in review and see if we should
Patty's
discuss.
was two totally different. I saw this.
So I
discuss.
used 2 applications.
Let's do Apple because nobody cares about Spotify.
Well, still, my Spotify is wildly different than my Apple, and that's what makes it fun.
I'd not be able to see nothing because you just smack and break the shit out of your phone.
I didn't. You know what? I have to admit something here. Remember
He's got a case.
No, I've been having a case.
Oh.
So you remember how you said something about my phone? You're like, oh, you're gonna break it.
Was it the screen protector?
I think it was.
Yeah, I think it was the.
And I was like, I just do this all the time. And you're like, dude, you're gonna. And I'm like, no. I was like, I've had for like 10 years now. I haven't broken a phone. Well, I got to admit something. If you look at the small little corner here,
Oh man!
about a month ago, about a week ago, no, it was about a month ago. I was getting out of my car, and I often my phone under my crotch in the car, and I just swung out and got out, and it fell, and
BDP, man.
That's what you get.
Cracked it. So yeah. Anyways,
you got
Spotify wrapped and
you got
Apple
cocky,
wrapped.
and that's what happened. Yeah, let's discuss our years in review.
I do not have a Spotify.
Yeah, I don't have Spotify. I have Spotify, but I don't listen to music on there, so it's not gonna be anything. Let's pull this up right quick.
That's fine. I did it the other way. I think I know how to do it.
So
your music story is here. Here we go. That's it, right?
mine shows me by month, or Apple shows you by month. That's kind of cool too.
Yeah.
In February, my number 2 was PJ Masks.
Nice.
Shout out to do we all have the kid, like at least one song on our playlist for the kids?
So yeah, I can't get to I don't know where it's at on Apple, but I think I remember my most played album is the Bluey album.
Nice. So you know how on the Apple Music one where you can play the highlight reel thing, and it like the thing at the top that it just plays through and it tells you everything.
Mm-hmm.
The first song that plays for it is a song from the movie Home.
Oh yeah,
and that's my number 5 song on the year because that's the kid's favorite song.
Alex's top song was "I'm a Gummy Bear," the Gummy Bear song.
Nice. The first song that I put on my playlist though, which I guess it's apparently your top songs by place was "Hot to Go."
Nice. Where are you at? Because I was going to the months because that's what you did.
Just go to Home and
Okay.
then click this thing right here.
That's where I was at.
Yeah. Okay.
But then I was going by months.
Oh no, I was just exploring the months, but then I just started scrolling down to see.
Okay.
All right, so let's do this. What's your top artist?
You're gonna get a theme here. My top artist is Brandon Lake because I'm a Christian. Christian.
Is that what was similar between the two?
Between this and
Spotify.
Nothing.
Nothing. Wow.
Absolutely nothing.
Is it because your whole family has control of the Spotify?
No, my whole family has control of Apple Music.
Ah, okay.
Spotify is just me.
Got it. Okay.
Let's
Give us the
tailor
one
two
that's you.
tapes.
So, but Spotify is also one that's like super random because like somebody's using this and I don't want to like, or no, it was Apple Music. It was something else that somebody was, I don't know. But anyways, it's just wildly different. They're both me though, to be fair.
Nice. Aaron?
My top artist was Mr. Zach Top.
Nice. Mine was the Elite Cracker. Sabrina.
That's nice.
Yeah.
You know, Sabrina didn't even make my top 5.
She was my number 1.
She didn't make mine.
You know who's number 2 on mine? This is how you know this is a shared account. ABBA.
Nice.
That's my wife.
Yep. Shout out to Victoria.
We're riding in the car.
Mom
She wants to listen to ABBA.
Mine was Teddy Swims.
My second was Back. I don't know how it because like some of the songs, it's like you played this 31 times. Like I've obviously listened to the song more than 31 times. Does it count? Like
yeah,
when you specifically search for the song and click on it, like how does what's the algorithm?
Yeah, because mine says I played Hot to Go 34 times. I can promise you it was more than 34 times. Mac's in like 10 years running like of my top 10.
So Mac is in my top 5 artists.
He didn't
number
make
4.
my top 5. He made 6.
Oh, you can see. How do you can go to
right here? You go to
click
top.
on it.
Top. It's right there.
Nice.
Top artist. And you just
Bad Bunny's 7, so he is on my list on
There
Apple.
you go.
Bad Bunny.
Taylor was 4 for me.
There you go. That's good.
Mac was 6. Chance was 7.
It's kind of jumping around here. Any wild ones?
My top song for February was "I Was Made for Loving You" by Kiss. I mean, that's a good song. I don't know.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Tim McGraw is still cracking the top 10 in the year of our Lord 2025.
I had Montgomery Gentry in
There you
February
go.
on mine. I was like, oh boy, I don't remember listening to this.
This is strictly because of our throwback country playlist.
I think that's when I was listening to it. Yeah. Let's see.
Mac was my top artist in January. Did he? Oh, his album came out in January. Okay.
That was mine.
Sabrina was my top 5 songs in January.
All right. Top songs by month. Let's align here. Let's make sure we're all doing the same thing.
Okay.
All right. I'm on top songs by month. I know you were.
Yeah, I went to January and now I'm just here.
So there's an area that actually shows you month over month. So
Where?
January, I don't have anything. If you go to
Yours looks different than mine.
No, I just got to scroll down. So it's like just another category as you scroll. Top songs by month.
Mine just has 1 per month.
January, I don't have anything. February.
Oh, okay. I see. January was Taste.
Nice. I don't know. Mine's boring. I don't know how we're comparing these either. September, I have House Tour. I like that one.
I like that song too.
I had Duality in June. If you really want to know how wildly different my months are, Duality is a Slipknot song. February, I had Gratitude, which is Brandon Lake. Montgomery Gentry is April. The Revivalists in May. Slipknot in June. Creed in July.
There you go.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. Back to
Summer bangers.
Back to Brandon Lake, then Sabrina, then Titi Mi Pregunto. Because I think October was when they announced the Super Bowl. And I was like, we're going to listen to Bad Money.
So
And then, What an Awesome God. Is that what this is? In November.
I was confused because Rihanna was my July artist. And I was like, I can't tell you the last time I listened to a Rihanna song. She's the person that sings the song. She's the voice of the people, of the girl in the Home movie. So shout out to Rihanna, I guess. We have Morgan Wallen on here. That's
Any other crazy things?
October, I got Olivia Dean.
Nice.
Play some bangers.
I have my usual suspects: Mac, Teddy Swims, Russell Dickerson, Kenny Chesney.
There you go.
Teddy Swims again, Chance, Sabrina, and Taylor.
Chance. It's funny. I can tell the way I go about listening to music too, because my albums are clearly like my daughter's like, hey, I want to listen to this. So I just go to an album of all that stuff. Because all my albums of the month are like Bluey, Spider-Man, like all these, like every month it's some child, Mary Poppins, like every single month.
Mac was my January album. Teddy Swims was my February. The Moana 2 soundtrack was my March.
There you go.
I don't know any songs from that movie. So that's my kids right there. I don't know if I've seen Moana 2. Shabuzi in April.
I think I listened to a lot of stations. I don't know. I'm over this.
Yeah. Yeah,
I did.
Nothing wild for me.
I randomly last night, I was thinking of John Cena. I'll let that sink in for a second.
Time's coming.
I remembered that he had a rap album that he had put out.
Banger. I had the physical copy.
Wow.
That's awesome.
My dad, I wasn't old enough to get it. My dad brought it home one day and gave it to me to listen in my CD player.
You can't do better than that. The wildest
album.
Yeah, physical album you own.
Jeez.
There was an Usher and R. Kelly duet album that I had. I forget the name of it. Do you remember they had that song about the twins?
Maybe.
The sexual predators.
Yeah. I can't remember the name of the song. The Same Girl song?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they put out a whole album together. I had that.
Yeah. I don't know the last album I truly bought from the store. It was probably like Blink 182 or something.
Yeah. I've bought vinyls since then, but I'm not counting that.
Felt bad. I ruined that Cena album too within the first week because when you opened it up all the way, it had the spinner belt printout, and I cut it with scissors because we didn't have a belt at the time. So we cut it out with scissors and taped it, and that was our wrestling belt that we used.
Nice.
Do you have a favorite song? Because I was going through the songs,
bro. I know y'all don't like Cena. He's got some bangers on there.
I was going through the songs, and I was like, this is like the most typical early 2000s.
While you're looking it up, you had an admission about your phone. I'll have an admission.
Okay.
I'm kind of upset that this thing is coming to an end with John Cena.
Yeah.
Not because I'm gonna miss him, but because over the last 2 months, whenever after they got rid of the heel turn stuff, and he just started having matches and playing the hits.
Yeah.
It started to become fun.
Play the hits.
And now I think I'm more upset that we didn't do that the whole time because they've got me to buy in on it. And maybe I'd be more maybe I'd appreciate John Cena more.
Yeah.
If they had done that the whole time, because the first half of it, I was like, this is stupid. I'm ready for it to be over.
I think it's a bummer because I think I'm giving them too much credit here, but I think what happened was they knew turning John Cena would be awesome.
Yeah.
But then I don't think they had the forethought to realize, what do we do with it? He's got an end date. You can't have him turn heel and then finish as a heel. It's not going to.
Well, I think what happened was the characters involved in that decided they weren't coming around anymore.
That's probably a big part of it.
Yeah. They were just like, now what do we do?
Yeah.
I'm totally listening to this album on the way home.
I'm telling you, I listened to 3 songs last night. I was driving home from the gym, and I was like, oh my goodness. He has what? I was trying to find.
Bad Man is it's so funny because it's all over the place. He goes from Bad Man, Don't F with Us, and then he has a song about which is the one that it's
he's got some that are soft where there's a bunch of singing in it, and he's just
If It All In It Tomorrow. That's how he ends the album, and it's about him bumping into a dude in the club, and the dude follows him home.
Jesus.
And then pulls up to his house, and he's packing a gun, and he aims it at Cena, and they have a heart to heart, and then he puts the gun down, and I'm like, what the? I'm like, bro, what is?
I was listening to that, and
what would you do if it all in it tomorrow? Time running out, ain't no more you can borrow. So many paths, which one you gonna follow? What would you do if it all in it tomorrow?
That's how it goes.
It's a banger chorus. I mean,
yeah. I was trying to find a song for the end is what I was looking for. I was like, oh, John Cena had an album. Wouldn't it be cool if we found a song from the album that's my career's over? There's What Now, and there's If It All In It Tomorrow were the 2 I was looking at, but Keep Frontin'. I think I love the features on here. Frontin'. Bumpy Knuckles.
That's not a real person.
some group or artist.
Not a real person.
Oh man. Anyways.
Just Another Day is another song that's just kind of he just throws these weird serious ones. It's what's it really like? Do you really fight? Do you feel the mic when there's millions watching? Are you super rich now? How much grip you got?
I think he just wanted to be a rapper for real. He's like, let's do it.
That was his shtick at the time, man.
Interesting dude.
Had the spinner necklace chain, and love me some Cena, man. He gets a lot of hate. I know y'all don't like him, but I like me some Cena.
Not my goat.
Open that drawer. I have a surprise for you.
Is it candy? Ooh, piece of candy.
It is.
Yeah,
It is
candy. Oh, yeah. Candy.
Yeah.
It was Christmas. I was at
Yeah.
Damn, is it really Christmas?
That's almost Christmas.
I feel like we just did this.
Yeah.
We did.
He did.
We had talked about it. But now it's actually the Christmas time. And I don't know if you're going to get them from your...
Would you like one?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm on the list anymore.
Yeah.
Because we discussed last time, I told her she gave me too many, so she just decided not to give me any.
There you go.
Craves, give me some.
Aaron likes when I get them because half the time I'm like, I'm not going to eat all these. You can take them.
Destroy them.
You're so good.
Non-parallels. They had like different...
You do the show.
Yeah, give us some monologues.
I got nothing. You expect me to just talk into a camera for 45 minutes?
Nope. I was at an industry party today.
Yeah.
Because now I'm eating and I'm just blabbering around.
He's an industry guy.
I'm an industry guy.
Yeah.
I had a whiskey that the 3 notes that it said on the description, it was black pepper, oak, and cut grass.
What?
Exactly. I was like, what is cut grass?
I mean, I know what
Cut grass, black pepper, and oak were the 3 distinct flavors it said.
It feels like whoever made that just wanted to be an asshole. They're like, what is some prototypical, stereotypical, whatever typical thing we can do for bourbon drinkers and make them look like
Patty would have judged the shit out of that drink.
They're like, what the hell?
I had to get it.
And then I would have tasted it and been like,
Was it good?
taste the cut grass.
Very strong. But I was like, I've never heard someone describe a whiskey with cut grass.
Very interesting. I think they probably meant like woody, like not woody.
Yeah, but they said oak.
Yeah.
There's like
a piney, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out like how, like what they're trying to describe there. Cut grass is stupid. Don't.
I mean, but I don't think of cut grass as a flavor. I think of it as a scent.
Well, a scent is a flavor technically.
I guess.
Not really, but you know.
Like I know the smell. The smell of fresh cut grass is great. The aroma of fresh cut grass is great, but I can't imagine wanting to eat it or drink it.
Who was what Ogeron was it? The 8 grass?
Les Miles.
No,
Les Miles.
Mm-hmm. Weirdo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Weird guy. Weird fellow.
I never get how it made me start. It was so weird because the cut grass thing, for some reason, put me on a sideway track to jelly beans and how they make the flavors of the jelly beans. Because like, you know how they have the nasty flavors and they have barf, and if you haven't had a barf jelly bean, they nailed it. Like it tastes like barf. And I'm like, how do you put that into a jelly bean? Or like fart. They have grass jelly beans too.
Yeah.
I love your brain.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Like, how do you?
I don't know if he's wrong.
How
I don't know what the fuck
how do you pump a barf flavor into a jelly bean?
Testing. I don't know. They tested something.
What? Like, hey, puke into a cup and
hold on.
Take droplets.
That's the worst job in America. Okay, the person that's like having to test the barf jelly bean over and over and over again. They just kept. I imagine.
Yeah, nailed it, bro.
I imagine he's in a room with a trash can, and they just kept feeding him to him until he actually barfed, and they're like, "Bingo, that's the one."
I was gonna say he probably learned pretty quickly.
What a horrible smell that room has to have. Just like
that's the most. But like, imagine coming home to your wife and what'd you do today?
They stuck me with the damn bean boozles again. I wanted the Coca-Cola flavors. Stuck me with a damn Bean Boozled. Had to eat grass and barf and stinky sock.
That's the worst job. There's not a job that I could think is worse than that. I'm sorry.
Well, we talked about it in Texas, the zombie paintball. Pretty close.
Nope, I would take it. I'd rather be shot with paintballs over and over again.
That's crazy. I don't know.
I went to Rouser's the other day.
Yeah.
The lady in front of me was paying in cash, and she got her change back, or she tried to leave the change or whatever, and the girl kept all the change, gave her the pennies back, and she was like, "Y'all can't keep the change." She says, "We don't accept pennies anymore. Rouse's doesn't accept pennies anymore.
Yeah,
pennies aren't being made anymore.
Just the death of the penny," and I'm kind of sad. I don't use cash, but That makes me sad. The poor penny.
Penny? I mean,
You think we should keep all our pennies? Like, is the value of a penny now going to skyrocket?
I think it's still going to be worth a penny. 1 cent.
Well, like old quarters are worth more. Like, if you have a quarter from way back in the day, and they're still making quarters. So, like, if I have a penny from wherever and they're just never going to make a penny again,
I don't know.
I think you get $1 for it in like 10 years.
You want to get into coin collecting? You get into coin collecting.
No, I just, if I have a penny lying around, should I keep it?
Can't spend it anywhere. So might as well.
The only place that I've had to use change recently is Aldi, which never going back.
You finally went?
I went. I can't say I'm never going to go back because there's definitely going to be a time where I just need something quick. I'm just going to go to Aldi.
Yeah.
That store sucks. Okay. I'm sorry. I know Aldi has this cult following.
I don't know why.
It sucks. First off, they bought this big ass Winn-Dixie and used 1/4 of it. I walked in. I was like, where's the rest of the store? What are we doing? Like, I thought it was at least going to be half of the store. It's not. They didn't have shit. Everything was gone. They did have some name brand stuff there, which I was unaware of. I thought it was all off brand things. Fruit looked okay. But then it's like, there's a bunch of different types of bagels, which I guess is cool. But like, there's nothing else that, like, I don't understand the Aldi hype. I was like, this is stupid. There's nothing that I had a grocery list, couldn't get half the shit on it because it just wasn't there.
Yeah. It's not a real grocery store.
No, I drove down the street to Rouse's and I'm like, I just wasted 25 minutes of my life walking through this tiny ass little store.
I've been to Aldi twice. I went to the one over here, which is smaller. The store's smaller. They built it to size, to scale.
Yep.
And I walked around twice and I was like, okay. Kind of cool that you have to use a coin to get a cart though. That's,
Damn
like the
Germans.
old school.
It's like it's closer to a gas station grocery store than an actual grocery store.
Mm-hmm. It's got like some off-brand stuff of stuff you would normally. It's weird. It's like the weirdest hodgepodge of stuff.
Then there's just an aisle of like Christmas decorations.
Yeah.
I'm like, this store is not big enough for you to be wasting an aisle on decorations. Give me some more groceries. What are we doing?
Yeah. It's like the size of like the little Hispanic grocery, Latin grocery. But the Latin grocery's got way more stuff.
I'd rather go. At least you're getting like some unique Latin stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's like the whole thing with Aldi too is you saw all these videos of like, you got to get this special thing at Aldi. You got to get this. And I'm like, man, this looks amazing. They got all this cool stuff and you get there and you're like,
There's just one aisle. Like it makes you think there's a whole section. There's just one. It's like a half an aisle.
Mm-hmm.
There's somebody. The amount of times I got sent this little instant coffee machine that Aldi has from my mom, people I work with. I might have a problem. People just sending me coffee stuff all the time. But I was like, that's cool. I get there. Doesn't exist.
Yeah.
At least not in my Aldi.
not my Aldi.
So shout out to Rouse's for buying the other Winn-Dixie's. Thank God.
Yeah. Thank the Lord. This is going to be a Rouse's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of coffee, I have coffee on tap at my new work.
Yeah.
Cold brew.
Your job sounds pretty nice.
It's cool.
At least the perks of it. I don't know.
People.
I don't know. I haven't really met anybody.
You just go there.
Nobody goes
and
to
you're
the
by
office.
yourself.
You know what's crazy? I was actually going to talk about this when you were like, yeah, go ahead.
It's like
for
the
a
Will Smith
monologue.
meme. You're just in the
Dude,
by the rug by yourself.
You go ahead.
It's like so it's in office, right? And I'm like, okay, I guess I got to go in the office. Can't work from home anymore. I like the office. It's nice. I like actually being able to lock in too, because at home I get distracted a lot, especially because I was watching the kid after he was born for a while. And I think that really took away from my focus. Anyways, so I go in and like I'm training first day and I get there, they email me, my manager emails me. She's like, here's a phone number of a guy who works in office with you. If you have any issues, just text him. So I text him because I can't get in. And then I realized I could get in. So I figured that out. It's fine. But then I'm in. He's the only person that like I kind of know.
Yeah.
And he sits way over. So first of all, it's a big shared office space. Mm-hmm. It's a co-working space. We're on the 3rd floor, but it's like a very open space. So like there's glass openings with like logos on the wall, but it really just looks like it's just a glass room.
Mm-mm.
And I don't have an office. Like we just don't have an office for my team. So we work in the cafe, which means I basically work from home at my work because I sit in a booth. near the coffee. But they do have coffee on tap.
That's dangerous.
Yeah, it's bad because today I was like, I made like a third cup and I'm like sitting down and it's noon and I'm like, how many cups of cold brew have I had by now? And I'm like I'm going to have anxiety. But yeah, like, I don't know. Like there's people that walk around with like sweaters and little logos of the company that I work for, but I don't know them. And I guarantee
is this place real?
They don't know me. They have no idea who I am. Yeah. They don't even know if I'm there. Because right now I'm just doing training modules and like watching videos. And it's like, I could do this at home and you guys would have no clue. But I'm ethical and I come sit and they also, hey guys, if you're watching, they know we have a podcast. I forgot about that. But yeah.
Thanks for introducing.
I like that. I need to look into one of these and figure out how to convince my boss to get one.
So how does it work? I'm trying to picture it in my head. Is it just like a machine that they have? You just put the beans in there and it just makes coffee for you? Or is it?
It's just like a keg. Like it's literally just a tap. It's cold brew in a keg and you just, and it just spits it out.
How do I get this at my house? I feel like it's possible.
Oh, it's possible. It's literally like just air fed through a line and there's connected to a cold keg that has.
I have a like a little mini beer, like a thing at my house for like it's like mini beer kegs.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't use it. Courtney got me for Christmas one year. But it didn't send me like the metal keg. It would send me like 3 a month or 3 like every 6 months or something like that.
Yeah.
But it was like they kind of looked like little 2 liters. Not like a little mini, little mini Heineken kegs.
Yeah.
That's what I think of when I think of mini kegs. But this was like a little 2 liter looking thing. I wonder if I could replace it with coffee.
You probably, this is through Mojo Coffee. So I'm assuming if Mojo does it, other places probably do it too. You probably just call them and just be like, yo, how do I get a quarter keg of coffee?
If I could get some cured cold brew on tap.
But it's not their own coffee. Like Cured doesn't roast their own coffee. So
whoever's coffee it is from Cured.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because like Mojo, it might be Mojo Cured. I don't know. But Tandem uses Mojo down here.
I take Tandem's also.
Mojo, Jojo. Every time you say Mojo.
Mojo, Jojo.
Tandem's been my spot lately.
I like Tandem. Shout out Tandem.
You brought up something, not really,
yeah.
But you said something about a gift. So that's how my brain works.
I don't think I did.
Well, you said earlier you were wrapping gifts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well, you said nobody else that's listening.
You
said she got me this for Christmas gift.
Okay, sure.
Info.
Give me one of those now that I'm listening.
They're almost gone.
They're thinking chocolates. They make you think. My wife, she doesn't think if I get her something that is she
should have some chocolate
as a household, she should and start thinking real good. If I give her a household appliance, so to speak, or an item that it's not a gift. For example, like if I were to give her a new set of pots and pans, or if I were to give her, something that she would use in the house, she doesn't feel like that's an appropriate Christmas gift. Or do you feel the same way? Or you just like if someone got me, she wouldn't get it for me. But like if I needed a lawnmower and she got me a lawnmower for Christmas, I'm like, cool. I wouldn't be like, that's not a gift. That's a household appliance.
Is she going to buy the pots and pans on her own eventually, or do you still have to buy them?
I would imagine I would have to buy them. She's not going to buy them on her own.
I'm just curious.
It's got to be a gift at some point.
Right.
But it can't be a birthday gift. Like, hey, happy birthday. Here's some pots and pans.
Yeah.
So I get her side a little bit, but it's like, when is it an appropriate time? It's not just like a, hey, look what I got for you today.
I get that it's not like a sentimental gift, but like if you need it and you're going to spend money on it, I don't know. Like my wife and I have talked about it in the past when we didn't have as much money or didn't have money at all. And it was like, hey, we really need this. Instead of doing like Christmas presents, like, why don't we just buy this? It just always made sense to me. So I feel like I'm on your side where it's just like whatever. But I understand like the sentimental side. So
yeah. I could also see it. Like I could see the other side of it where it almost like falls in the category of like getting her a new broom and being like, hey, now clean the house. You got her a set of pots and pans and she's like, and you're like, hey, now cook for me. Like,
but look, you could cook all these nice pots.
Maybe that's how she's.
I think that's how she does feel. Yeah. Because she's like, it's not something that
Because here's the thing. It doesn't matter whether you think it's a good gift. If you're getting it for her, if she doesn't think it's a good gift, that's all that really matters. But if it were me and like if Courtney was like, hey, I bought you a new coffee machine, I'd be like, cool. Like, I'm going to use this. I would much rather you get me something I'm going to use than go buy me like something. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of something somebody would get me and I'm like, this is cool, but like, I'm not going to use it that often. I'd much rather something I'm going to use every single day than,
This is like the worst part of the year too, because I feel like the further, maybe it gets easier. You find weird niches that you like, but the further that you get along in the relationship with somebody, the harder it is to find something for them. Like, because you have anniversaries and you have birthdays, and you eventually go through, like, at least what I did. It's like, all right, it's a necklace this time. Oh, it's earrings this time. Oh, it's this time. And then as it gets further down, it like my wife, I have no clue what she wants for Christmas. So it's solely relying on me trying to catch little things to be like, hey, I heard you say this one time, so I got this for you. And that, like, it doesn't drive me nuts, but I hate having to do some MacGyver to try to figure out what's.
Would you rather her just tell you and then you go get it? Yeah. I feel like that takes the fun out of it too.
Yeah.
Like, here's my.
But at least I know that's what she wants.
Yeah.
And it's going to be like you talked about the either or. It's like, if I give them something that she doesn't really like and she's going to pretend to like it and then just never use it again, that would make me feel worse. I'm like, okay, well, that was a waste of a gift.
So we kind of do a little bit of both, where it's like, there's like Courtney, she told we're going to Disney, right? And she told me she wants like real, like a good pair of Nikes for walking around Disney. So we went to Foot Locker and that's what I'm going to get her. And I'm going to just pick them out or whatever.
You heard it here. Breaking news.
She already knows. Well, first off, we share a bank account so she could see everywhere I'm going. But so we both have stuff like that where it's like she'll do the thing where she shares it on Facebook and she'll be like, and I know that's what she's doing. Like there was like a pair of like Uggs or whatever, and she just shared it on Facebook. I know what she's doing there, right? So like I know that's what she wants, but then also like I know she likes to work out or whatever, so I'll go buy her new workout clothes. But then if I never see her wear them, or like she wears them once and then never again, I'm like, well, I don't want it. That was me trying to be thoughtful. I'm not going to keep getting you this stuff, like, if you're not going to use it.
Right.
So I don't know. That does happen sometimes. Every time I feel like I try to get something thoughtful, like, why bother?
Swing and a miss.
Yeah. But also, like, she's hard to shop for. She doesn't like flowers. So like Valentine's Day and stuff, can't do flowers. She doesn't really care for chocolate. Can't get chocolates. She has like one necklace she always wears, so I can't get her a necklace because she's not going to wear another one. She doesn't care for like the fancy earrings and stuff. Like, I can't do the typical stuff.
I feel like especially for me, because I'm so heavily into sports and like I have my teams, she could really get me anything that's related to my teams and I'd be okay with it. Like, I got you this jacket, I got you this sweatshirt, I got you this hoodie or this, and I'm like, cool.
I was gonna ask, do you feel like you're easy to shop for? Like, do you feel like you're an easy person to pick out gifts for?
No, I don't. I genuinely don't, because I'm the type of person that I buy what I want.
Yeah.
You can't. Like, it's been so hard for me. She asked me what I wanted for Christmas, and I was like, well, I didn't talk about what I wanted. I was like, I really need these things because I started a job in office, and like, now that I'm in office, I feel like I need a new pair of headphones and I need this and I need that. And it's been 3 days since I said that, and I'm already trying to go buy it. I'm like, I don't want to wait for you to buy it and then me get it on credit. I want it now.
Do you have a cool laptop case?
I mean, I got a laptop bag that I've been using it's nice.
That was my last Christmas gift. It was like a nice leather laptop case, and it's got my initials etched on it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, so like there's some things. So she gets those like dad gang hats. She knows I like those. So like every year she usually gets me a couple of those. Okay. So like that's a good fallback thing for her. But when it comes to like, you know me, I got expensive taste. Okay. When it comes to to other things. And also I'm the type of person where like, if like you're talking about headphones, I researched shit out of the stuff I want.
Yeah.
And it's very specific.
I sent her the specific ones.
Yeah. So I'm like,
also kept budget in mind because I was like, I know you're not about to go spend $200 on headphones for me. So here's the cheaper headphones, the only cheap headphones that I will accept.
Exactly. Like when we were before I bought my espresso machine, like she knew I had wanted one for a while, but like if she had just gone pick one out, I would have appreciated it, but it probably wouldn't have been one that I really wanted because I wanted like a specific one. Or like right now, I'm really I want a nugget ice machine, but I'm so picky I can't just have her go buy a
nugget ice machine.
It makes like the Sonic ice.
I got you.
Yeah, because I'm making more like coffees at home now. Like I'm having to put my hands like because if I just put it in the cup like with the ice or the coffee already in it, it just splashes everywhere.
Yeah.
So the other option is just catching it in my hands and dumping it in.
Barbarian.
Yeah.
Just put ice in it first.
Because then you can't mix it as well.
Yeah.
Like you drink just black cold brew, so it's not really an issue for you. You could just put the ice in whatever. But like I got a little bit of milk, some little bit of vanilla or something. If I try to mix it afterwards, it doesn't mix well.
You got to do Starbucks. If you're doing the pumps, you do the pumps first, then you do the ice. Then you do the milk, then you do the coffee.
But then the syrup is still at the bottom.
Maybe different coffee and then milk. I don't know.
The syrup's still at the bottom though, so you still got to mix it.
When you get a straw and that first sip hits you. That's why that Starbucks.
But either way, we're all in agreement that nugget ice is superior to regular ice. So
we're all in agreement.
Yeah.
We talked about it. We voted.
So what I did for the time being, because nugget ice machines are too expensive, was I went by the little ice makers to fill and put in the freezer.
There you go.
Make little nugget ice things. The amount of ice cube makers I have at my house is absurd. Don't laugh at me, Mr. Hat. I have to buy the bags of sphere ice.
Well, because the sphere ice is clear. I can't make clear ice at my house because I don't have the very specific temperature controlled insulated container to make my clear ice. And if you drink bourbon over cloudy ice, it just don't taste the same. It tastes like grass. It's not. It's not what I'm trying to do.
It tastes like grass.
I did eat that cut grass whiskey with they had the square cubes.
There you go.
The big ones.
Yeah.
The big boys.
You either get the big squares or you get listen, in a perfect world, I got the little thing where you could put a block of ice and then put the thing on top and it like molds it for you and melts it.
Nice.
That's what I would like to do.
Nice. You remember
that's your Christmas present?
That's expensive. Those types of things are really expensive.
A while back we went somewhere. I think it was when we were doing one of the Brew Bros things, and the guy was making like he was making something shaken for us, and he was telling us like if you put the one big block of ice in there, it shakes better.
Mm-hmm.
Ever since then, I went by the big giant squares of ice, and that's what I used to make my little shaken espressos.
I forget where we were, but yeah, that was a good pro tip.
Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, you know where it was? It was the place in New Orleans with the espresso martinis by walk-ons.
Copper Vine.
Copper Vine. Yep, that's where it was.
We didn't do a Brew Bros there. We just got drunk.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
I might go there because we're staying out there Saturday for the concert.
Going to your second Joe Bros concert in a month and a half.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
The first one was better than I thought it was going to be. I was telling Patty about it and Victoria when I was talking to her. They have like they got the actual band in the back, and it's kind of like a jazz centric band. So there was a lot of like jazz to it, and it was fun. Like they just let the band go off on a little tangent every now and then. It's just like a little jazz thing. It was cool. It was really vibey. There was a couple songs they played that I actually went like listen to now. It was fun. And then they throw in like one of the ones from like back in the day every so often. It was cool.
I'm just going for the Waffle House.
There you go. I'm just going to have a night out. Like that. We got the room out there. I'm just gonna make it a night out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's many like artists I could see twice like that.
I don't know if I'm forcing myself to see him once. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I'm treating it as a date night. Like he said, it's a night out. So my wife's like, "Hey, I got these tickets." She was actually planning on giving my ticket to somebody else. She didn't think I was gonna go, and I was like, "No, we're gonna have a night."
Yeah. Well, I told you the first time I went, it was because I've been wanting to go to San Antonio, and that's where they were. So I was like, "Yeah, best of both worlds. If we could make a weekend out of it, yes, we could go to the concert."
This night, Saturday night for me is we're going to dinner at the Husky because I've always wanted to go there. And then We can do whatever. After.
Courtney asked me what y'all doing. I was like, I don't know. I think they're going to some fancy restaurant for dinner.
we got reservations with her friend since her friend's coming with us. And I don't know. She was so worried about it. That was a whole thing too. Girls, I love y'all. People get so worried about like, we got to have a plan. There needs to be, I understand loose plans. I understand want to make sure nothing falls through the cracks, but we didn't need to get a reservation 3 weeks in advance. Didn't need to happen.
Not on the first week of December.
And it's like first of all, the concert's at like 6:30. So our reservation's very early. You don't need a reservation for 4:30 or 5 o'clock. It's just not a thing.
Let me tell you something. You can miss the first couple people.
Well,
okay. One of them is a Jonas brother that I didn't know existed.
Oh, was it the other brother?
Yeah.
They got the other brother?
He looks just like him. He was fine, I guess. I don't know anything about the songs he sang, but he did run around the entire arena, which was cool, I guess. But I was like, I could have did without this. But so 6:30, you'll need to be there at 6:30. Don't rush.
Because I plan on throwing back some.
It's like there's like a DJ, the other brother, and then for us it was just straight. Oh, then we had man, I'm forgetting the name of the band. It was one like one of the like early 2000s punk rock bands. It was actually kind of cool. But
All American Rejects.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not. That's not All American Rejects, but
it was
some 41.
That's who it was.
Trying to do the party like my name is El Nino. Sorry.
Hanging out drinking in the back of El Camino.
Yeah. Isn't that Sum 41? Who is that?
Yeah, that's Sum 41.
Also.
I like Sum 41. Good times.
Good band.
Yeah.
I'd go to their show.
Yeah. Well, the All American Rejects was my favorite part of the whole thing. They were like, this is a blast.
Who do we have? Jesse McCartney.
Yeah. And
Sorry,
then they bring out somebody every show, like a surprise guest.
Yeah.
And they were doing like somebody that's like connected to the city, but then they kind of got away from that for a little while.
They have a song with Lil Wayne.
Do they?
They do. I only know because there's a set list on Apple I've been forced to listen to. Victoria said I have to listen to it to get ready for the show. And there's a Lil Wayne song on it.
I love Lil Wayne. Okay. Don't get me wrong.
It's not a good song.
I don't ever need to see
I couldn't imagine that's a great collab.
I don't ever need to see Lil Wayne in concert again. Like, I'm good. I saw him at Louisiana Fest the last time I saw him, the original Louisiana Fest. That was only good because he had Drake as a surprise guest and all of this kind of stuff. And it was like right after Drake dropped back to back. So he had Wayne as a hype man for back to back. It was great. But like, Wayne is one of the worst people I've ever seen in concert. Him and Kevin Gates, like 1A, 1B.
I was trying to find it. I don't see it now. I could have sworn that.
I know they just collab with MGK.
Yeah. Well, that's because
I swear to God, if MGK comes out,
I'll be excited.
I'm leaving.
You're in the minority in this group.
It's okay.
I like MGK.
He's fine.
He was in one of my top artists too.
Weird guy, but some decent music.
Yeah, I agree. But they made that song because they brought him out already. Is why they did the song together. Because they brought out Russell Dickerson one time.
What?
They brought out Russell Dickerson one time, and then they did one of his songs also.
Good.
So I already forgot who we had. I don't remember the song. It was a song I knew, but they announced who it was. I was like, who is this person?
Together forever.
Sure. Did I have anything? I've been getting okay. I want to know how I should handle this situation. Okay. I've been getting random text a lot lately over the last like 3 weeks from just random numbers. And it's not like the
regular steak.
Huh?
Come over for steak.
It is. It's random text messages like that. So like I got one yesterday or the day before. It was like, did I leave my bag at your house? And it's like, they're texting like you just think, oh, this is the wrong number. And the first time they did it, I was like, I responded, oh, I think you had the wrong number. And they apologized or whatever, like a normal person does. And then they tried to continue the conversation. And I was like, oh, okay, this isn't a real person, or it's like a catfishing thing. And then it keeps happening. And it's like a number from Canada or somewhere else up north, like South Canada, Minnesota. And it keeps happening to me. And I want to know how I should handle this situation because I feel like I could have some fun with it.
You could.
But I don't know how. The last two, like the one last night was, did I forget your bag? Oh, 2 nights ago was, did I forget my bag at your house? Last night, it was a different number. It was, are you really busy this time or are you just pretending? was what the text message said. They're very it's very elaborate text messages.
I don't know. I just say stuff. I get them too. Like if they said, "Did I leave my bag at your house?" I'd be like, "Yep, you sure did. It's on the counter. I'm looking at it right now." I don't. You know what I mean? Like I just say stuff.
But I'm waiting to be like with Courtney and get a message from a random number. And be like, "Did I leave my bag at your house?" And she's gonna be like, "The fuck is this?"
I wish I still had mine too, because I had one that was it was about steak, and she was like, "Are you and blah 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 coming over for steak?" I was like, "What?"
Okay, so it's not just me getting.
I got that one. It was like, "Hey, can't wait to see you at the barbecue later," and I was like, "I don't."
Who's cooking?
I don't fuck with barbecue. Like that was my response.
I don't fuck with barbecue.
Even though I love barbecue, but like I don't know you. One of these days it's going to be somebody I actually know. Be like, oops, sorry.
Well, that's the thing. Like sometimes I don't know. Maybe it's somebody that changed their number, right? And I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to come over for dinner tonight? I'm making steak. And I was like, what?
Kinda.
I was like, depends, I guess. And I was like, who is this? And they said, it's Diana. Didn't you leave my number, Annie? I was like, what? And then I was just like, I think you have the wrong number. My name is Vladimir. Like, I'm sorry. And then they said the same thing. They apologized. And I was like, no problem. Have a great day. And she said, like, do I have any hobbies? And then I think I responded with something like, just off the wall.
Hardcore pickleball.
I said
like just whatever I think is just coming out.
I really like to paint my numbers.
What did I say? I said something
really. Just really love to watch Bob Ross. Just hang out, a glass of wine, watch Bob Ross.
I said, she said, do you have any hobbies? I said, I like bird watching, sewing, and ghost hunting.
Nice.
I like midget mud wrestling.
She was
That's
like,
my favorite.
but like you said, it's weird because she responded. She said, are there really ghosts in the world? And I said, of course, I get feelings all over when I go on my hunts, so I know they're close. I said, most are good-spirited and just here to live freely like everyone else.
Jeez.
All right, so I know how I'm responding to this from now on, and I'll save it for the next episode.
Yeah, have fun with it and just see how far. It's like they had a new show, The Chair, with Tim Robinson.
Chair Company?
The Chair. And,
I haven't watched the end yet, but it's an interesting show.
One of the things that happened in the last episode. No, it's not a spoiler. Someone kept submitting like headshots of him to these different model companies. Oh, yeah. So throughout the episode, they're like, sorry, you were real close to getting into it, but we picked blah, blah, blah over you. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, we got your submission for the modeling company. He's like, I didn't submit for the modeling company. I'm like, yeah, the plus size modeling company. He's like, what are you talking about?
And then he sees the pictures. Like, this guy got picked over me.
Yeah, he's like, why do I care? But this guy got over me.
Good times.
Mm-hmm. My brain's dead.
Yeah. You would think 2 weeks off we'd have more to talk about.
Well, Thanksgiving, it's a blurred line, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just tired, to be honest. That's all. My brain shut down.
It's the wobby thobby.
I've been waking up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. because I got to drive to the damn city. I don't like it. I like it actually, but I don't like it.
Been there, brother.
Well,
I'm just tired.
Hope everyone has a good weekend. We're going to get some rest here. And we're going to watch some college football. That's good. No.
I mean, I will. Yeah. I will be watching college
football.
I
have rooting interest this week. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I will be watching.
What's your rooting interest?
Duke cannot get it. Listen. Okay. Duke cannot get into the well, they're not going to get into the playoffs. If Duke wins, it's JMU. And
honestly, the worst scenario possible for college football is for Duke to win and JMU to lose. And then do you put like somebody else in from the freaking Mountain West?
Well, that's the thing. They're supposed to
the MAC.
If there's no Group of 5 team ranked, they're supposed to so after 25, they're supposed to just keep ranking teams until they were to get to a Group of 5 team, and then that Group of 5 team would be in, or a Group of 5 champion.
It's just the next ranked champion. It doesn't have to be Group of 5.
Whatever. So is that what they do? Does it eventually just become?
It's whoever. That's what it is in general.
Would it be Duke? Like, that's what I'm saying. So if JMU loses and they just keep going until they get another champion, do they just make it up and be like, yeah, it's Duke?
They could. That's what I'm saying. Like, no matter what, even throw group of 5 out. I know that it's like people say it's a thing. It's not really a thing. It just kind of is a thing because there's not enough conferences for the They say that X amount of, I forget however many conference champions get in, right? The top ranked, however many conference champions get a guaranteed spot. One of them is going to be group of 5 because there's not that many power conferences. It's nothing specific to group of 5. So if you get,
my question is, do they go with like Boise if they win the Mountain West, or do they just say Duke so that the ACC is the team that gets it?
That's what
not the Mountain West.
That's what I'm thinking they might do. Because like, there's no way. I don't know how many games Boise's lost or whoever ends up winning one of these other conferences, but I'm pretty sure they've all lost like 3 or 4 games. Like, there's no way you put in a Duke, 3 or 4 loss group of 5 team.
But Duke's got 5 losses.
I know. I don't know.
Like, it's chaos.
That's why I'm saying it's gonna be a rough situation.
I did like the scenario that somebody threw out there of Tulane and Ole Miss making it to the championship, and neither one of them has their coach.
Yeah, well, they're already guaranteed to have 2 teams in the college football playoff that do not have their head coach from this past season.
And if Duke wins and JMU wins, 3.
Yeah,
like this is crazy. They could go like 4 or 5 deep on group of 5 teams, and even if you got down to USF,
yeah,
like it's nuts how many coaches are gone.
Yeah, it's insane.
It also didn't dawn on me until you shared it today that the ACC championship game has the quarterbacks from last year.
Yeah. ACC championship has Darian Mensah and what's his name from North Texas?
Yeah, Chandler
Morris. Yeah,
which is it's nuts. Like it's funny.
It apparently didn't hurt Duke or didn't hurt Tulane.
It is kind of funny. Texas. We just people just shit on group of 5 all the time, but they're all the Power 4 teams are real quick to steal their quarterbacks and their coaches.
Right.
Like,
well, I think it's also something that people aren't talking about is that the American Conference is a step above the rest of the group of 5.
Yeah.
No offense to Sunbelt. But like, it just is. And like, you saw it in the contract for your boy that just left JMU. Like, it was written in that if he left for the American Conference or an American Conference team, the buyout was going to be larger than if he left for any other group of 5 team.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of the Blake Baker discussion right now too, is that like everybody's like, what pitch can it'd be different if he was trying to go to Boise or whatever, right? And they're like, what pitch can Lane Kiffin possibly make other than we'll give you more money? That's more convinced, like, instead of going to be a head coach at Tulane.
Right.
Like, number one, that doesn't seem like there's anything on the horizon, but Tulane's like the next team to possibly move up into one of those conferences, I would assume, as far as winning goes.
They're on the short list.
Yeah. Like they're the top of the top, or in the mix for the top of the top of the group of 5. One good year at Tulane can get you a Power 4 job just as well as, if any, I'd argue that's better than LSU having a good year. Because like they could just be like, oh, well, you're just the coordinator there. If he comes to Tulane, or anybody for that matter, comes to Tulane and continues this success, it's like, all right, this is just a thing now. Mm-hmm. These coaches are just good. Like, I don't know. It's you kind of mentioned it the other day in one of our group messages that the group of 4 thing is kind of it's made up in a way.
Yeah, I did say that. I hate, and y'all can all give your opinion on this. I don't know how it became a thing, but the group of 5, group of 6 is what it was back in the day. They made it a disservice to themselves by adopting that moniker, because essentially you just told the world, hey, we're not as good.
Yeah.
Right. The second you started like separating, like everybody knew, but you didn't have to say it and make it a marketing thing. Because the second you made it a marketing thing, now you have Power 4 and you have group of 5 and group of 6 and all this nonsense. And now it's just looked at as lesser than. You might as well be minor leagues.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah. I think it is getting better though. I think as you see these, lower groups get in there and really start making noise, kind of like how it is this year. I mean, you got, mind you, they're towards the end of the top 25, but they're making noise. I mean, was it 2 years ago? Coastal Carolina got all the way up to like 13 or 12 or something like that. And
every year you get a group of 5. This is actually the first year where there's not a group of 5 team higher. Yeah.
But it's always going to be the same argument against it until one of them gets in the playoffs and wins a game.
Yeah.
Like Tulane gets in and gets dog walked by whoever. That's going to be the argument. Everybody's going to be like, this is a wasted spot.
I've been frustrated by that. I disagree that it's a wasted spot. I know that the media has been going real hard against just like, oh, put all the SEC schools in, get rid of the group of 5. Well, those teams are also going to get dog walked. Okay. Like when you have a 12 seed versus a 5 seed or a 4 seed or whatever it is, like chances are.
It depends. Like in some years, yeah, I'd agree. Like this year, I think it's actually as it goes on, but this kind of like affects the group of 5 teams too. The further into like NIL we get and this new like transfer portal stuff, it's gonna get deeper. Like 12 teams, like you're gonna get to 16 teams at some point. Like that feels like the sweet spot. So I'm not trying to go to 24.
I think like,
but like what I'm saying is, in the past, like the 12th SEC ACC team, you're probably right. But now, like it's like you're looking at, and this is gonna sound homer, but like Miami as the 12th team, nobody wants to see, like no 5th seed wants to see Miami.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like they'd rather see Tulane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think the thing is though, like if you look, and maybe I am going too historical here because I know it's a different landscape right now, but I want to see how this plays out. I don't think it's fair to say these teams are going to get destroyed or they're going to be close. Like you have no idea.
Yeah.
And if you look historically, that's the only thing you have. Group of 5 teams are basically 500 against power conferences in bowl games. Like it's not like they're getting dog walked. Like they win some, they lose some.
Well, I mean, they're not like their regular season games, but we see it all year long. NIU beat Notre Dame last year, and they were a runner up. It's just regular season. Like all that changes is the atmosphere when you get into the playoffs. So like, there's nothing saying like if Tulane matches up against Ole Miss again, is it going to be the same outcome? Maybe. Probably.
Tulane probably loses. Well,
but
let's be honest.
But a couple, like the ball bounces the wrong, like Tulane's way a couple times and they steal it.
I don't think they lose by freaking 30 or 40 or whatever. Like I think it's a lot closer of a game. I think that was just a bad situation.
And like, no offense to Oklahoma, but like if one of these teams gets in, if North Texas wins with that offense and gets in against like Oklahoma, like Oklahoma's offense is struggling right now. So like if Oklahoma keeps the game close because the defense is awesome and it's just a 1-score game the whole time.
Yeah.
Like who's to say they don't just
even
slip
like
up?
Even when Tulane went to Oklahoma a couple of years ago, I mean it was a regular season game, but they took them towards the end of the fourth quarter.
Oh, the game against Ole Miss this year was the first time in a while that it was a bloodbath.
I think that was just a thing with this year's team in general. They had games where they just looked lost. They did the same thing against UTSA, and UTSA sucks.
Yeah.
Like they've been very up and down.
But that speaks to just like that's the whole thing with like every good team can have a slip up.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why this whole thing, like one loss, like people say one loss should knock you out. Like one bad loss should knock you out. It's not the case. Ohio State had a bad loss last year. They won the whole thing. Like we got to get out of this mindset now with the way, like the landscape of college football.
Mm-hmm.
The bad teams aren't bad anymore. Now they're a little bit better. And those mid-tier teams are a little bit better. So it's like, I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, my rooting interest, probably I need Duke to lose just for number one. It helps Miami, and we can't have a 5-loss team. But I guarantee you, Duke is the most powerful team in college football this weekend, whether they know it or not. Because if they win, I promise you they're changing those ACC tiebreakers. They might already be changing the ACC tiebreakers because I don't understand how I don't think Duke understands how they're in the championship. It doesn't make, the ACC is the stupidest conference. The championship game is between a team who is 7-1 in conference play with 2 losses to ACC teams.
Mm-hmm. I know.
Yep. And then the second team that's in it has 5 losses and is actually 7th in the conference. Doesn't make any sense. So Duke needs.
But what's their end conference record?
They only have like 1 loss. Yeah. The conference record is good, but like overall, now for Tulane, Duke wins the ACC. Tulane should be like, hey, we should be here in this conference.
Yeah.
Transitive property.
Yeah.
So need Duke to lose. I'm thinking Bama probably has to lose. Or actually, I don't think it matters. I think they moved Bama up so that when they do lose, they can still keep Bama in. And then like BYU's the one that's going to get screwed here. But I think if BYU gets blown out by Texas Tech, that is the only way Miami possibly has a chance.
Yeah.
Because then they're back to back with Notre Dame, and it's like, what do you do?
I've been frustrated with the BYU conversation in general. It's been all over my timeline, and I haven't interacted with any of it. I don't understand why. I guess with what you just said, I understand why BYU fans are mad, but you're in position to make the playoff. Go win the game.
Well, the frustrating thing, if I was a BYU fan, like I'm pulling for, and like it helps me personally if BYU gets knocked out. But number one, you're in the conversation with other 2 and 3 loss teams, and you only have 1 loss to Texas Tech, who's one of the best teams in the country.
Yeah.
And if they lose this week, it's going to be again to the same team. Now you got destroyed by them, but like you have 2 losses to your conference champion.
I guess my question is, where do you want them to be ranked? 8th, 9th, and then they lose again, and then they drop out anyway?
Well, that's the other conversation is, should you be penalized for losing your conference championship and getting jumped by a team like Miami or Notre Dame who doesn't play in a conference championship game?
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Like, why should you get knocked out of the playoffs because you had to play this extra game? And like even Georgia, like right now, is locked. It has a bye. If they lose the SEC championship, they're still in the playoffs, but they lose the bye. So it's like, we got to play this extra game, and it can only hurt us.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks. But I mean, BYU is the team that's going to, if Miami gets in, BYU is the team that's getting screwed. Or Bama. Who gives a shit, though, if Bama gets screwed?
I need Georgia to win as an Oklahoma fan, because if Bama wins, they'll most likely jump Oklahoma, and then we lose our home game.
It might be a quick exit for you anyway, buddy. Sorry. Defense wins championships, but you got to put up some points.
He put up like 400 yards versus LSU, and LSU has a really good defense.
It's LSU. It's LSU.
Don't you besmirch.
They got a good defense.
Yeah. Don't you besmirch Blake Baker.
Yeah.
Yeah, we respect the LSU defense right now, I guess.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It was a one-off.
It was a one-off.
The season was ending. I don't know. What do we say?
They were starting Van Buren, and it's,
who looks absolutely horrible.
Yeah, he looks bad.
I didn't think he was going to look that bad. I don't know. We could have done a whole college football episode.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
Well.
Yep. Now you can wrap it up.
Now we're going to go to bed and get our beauty sleep. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys had a good turkey day. We had a good one. Thank you guys for listening. Until next time, we love you. Bye. Kisses.